This is Andrea Broussard. It is 3:46 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday, September 29th, 2025. Joey Hadley, who I had hired to clean up this property that I need to sell. I'm executor of the will at 1230 West Dupont Street, owned by Elmer Cullis Tadpole Jr. and Linda Sue Tadpole, whom I am the executor for their will. I made an agreement with him he would come in and clean everything out, take whatever I asked him to take and get rid of it. And anyway, so he has been repeatedly late, not shown up many days, promised to come, didn't show up. He was here last Monday from 10:30 till about 2:30, maybe 3. Didn't come back. He came the next day about 10:30 or 11, left at 2. And the rest of the week I was spent coming across town because he promised he'd be here and he didn't come back. So he said he was going to finish up today, and here's how he left it. This is Linda's room. He was supposed to get the bed and the bedding. He didn't get the bedding. Also, he didn't get the bed. He said he could not get the bed because he didn't know where to dispose of the mattress. Honestly, I don't think that's my problem. He's the one that agreed to take care of it. Now we'll enter the garage. He did do this part, which is the furniture that I need to sell. I repeatedly told him I did not want the couches to dispose of them. He did not. He left them piled here today. He took off before I could question him about this at about 3 o'clock, and the same thing. He said he couldn't do anything with the mattresses, and he put the headboards over here, and I reluctantly agreed to try to sell them because he refused to take them. Same with this up here, which to me is trash. Just miscellaneous items that I really don't need. And he left. As I was telling him, I wanted him to go look at the sheds with me because I hadn't been out there since he did them. He shut the garage door on me and promptly left. I told him to take that. He didn't want to take it. He agreed to get the outside property and the 2 sheds and the patio cleaned off and all the stuff hauled away. I still have trash here. I still have leaves and trash here. He left the shed in the front. This is what had on my dad's. It was kind of torn up, I understand. But here's how he left it. He did not clean all the trash out. He just left it in disarray and took off. And I'm going to walk around here. I don't know if there's anything relevant back here. This stuff, not that big of a deal. That stuff in that shed needed to be cleaned up. This patio needed to be cleaned off. All this trash right here needed to be hauled off. This outside property was supposed to be cleaned up. It's not like we made this up. Tina Perry and I told him that. He left all this trash here. We're going to walk around to the outdoor. See, he left the mattress, the headboard, the footboard. That, I really didn't want these things, but he kept saying he couldn't take the mattress. Oh, and I'll show you what he left in the front yard in just a minute. because he said that he could not haul it off because he didn't know where to put it. because it was something the dump wouldn't accept. The rest of the house I'm okay with. I can get this cleaned up. I'm not worried about that. That's stuff I got to go through. I'm walking out front now. This is where I had to park so that he could come in every day, and he didn't come in every day. He left pipes laying there. He left a gas can full of gas right there. He left Freon tanks, a cooler, batteries. He agreed to dispose of those. It's not my fault he didn't know where to dispose of them. He agreed to that in the contract. And let's go back here and see about this shed, the one in the backyard. It'll take me just a minute to get back here because I want to make sure this is documented, because I'm not trying to cheat anybody out of money. I just need the work that I was agreed to done. That probably could have been hauled off, but I'm not going to argue about it. Look, he left all of this crap laying around. Left trash everywhere. I don't know about that. Yeah, you can get in. Left all this. Didn't touch it. Didn't touch it at all. So, I sent him a text right after he left and asked him about the couches. And because I hadn't had time to look at this, that he left trash everywhere. And he thinks this is okay. I really think he thinks he's done, because he so far has not answered me, because he needs to come back and clean this up. This is not okay. And, you know, it is not my fault that he didn't put extraneous expenses in there. I gave him every opportunity to edit the contract. He sent it back signed without editing it. So, like I said, I'm okay with this. I can handle these things. That's stuff I can throw away. It's not a problem. I can clean this up. I'm not happy about it because he should have done it. I told him I would take that. That's fine. I told him don't worry about that. That's fine. That should have been taken. I can clean the kitchen. I'll get the bathrooms. Those aren't big things to me. But especially outside, that's very upsetting to me. I cannot get out there and move that stuff. That is why I hired him, to do this heavy work for me. I want the couches gone. I'll begrudgingly deal with the bed and the footboard and the headboard. If I have to throw it on the curb with a free sign on it, I will. But I'm not going to pay him one dime, even at close, until everything on the outside is done and done correctly. And all that stuff is hauled off, sitting on the behind the gate and on the side. All the trash and those gas cans or whatever it is. He needs to figure out where to take them. That's why I hired him. So, I tried to talk to him about it and he wouldn't even talk about it. Nor did he stay long enough to let me go through the sheds with him and the patio. Otherwise, I would have told him to clean it up. So, and just a quick addendum to what I just said. He just texted me and said, I know I can't come back today for sure. So, I'm done. I'm going to go home. I have sat here day after day waiting on him. Now he's left it in a mess. He didn't do anything that the contract said other than haul stuff away. Now he needs to clean the outside up. He needs to get rid of the things that there's propane tanks, gas can, different things like that in the front on the side of the house by the gate. In the back by the side of the house, there's all kinds of trash. The patio wasn't cleaned off at all. The deck by the patio was left in total disarray. He didn't touch the deck in the back. So when's he going to come back? This is not okay with me. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I am going to investigate my legal moves that I can make, because I don't think that he did his job completely at all. And I'm very unhappy about it. It is 4:10 p.m. on Monday, September 29th. I'm in Central Standard Time Zone. I needed to make a quick correction. I mentioned at the end that he didn't clean the deck in the back or the deck on the side. I meant shed. I am exhausted with all this. There are 2 sheds outside, one by the patio, one in the back. The shed by the patio was left in complete and total disarray. The patio was not cleaned off. Trash was left on it, and leaves and stuff. The back shed, I realized just now, he broke that door open instead of asking me to open the lock. That door was not broke before. He broke it. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to repair that. And there's stuff in there he should have got, or at least pulled out, to see if it was something that I could sell. And he didn't even do that. He left trash everywhere behind it. I didn't leave trash there. Wasn't me. It wasn't there when I got here. So, yeah. And I need the couches in the garage gone. And I would prefer that he take the mattress and box springs and the headboard and footboard. If he won't, I will begrudgingly keep that. Same with the chest of drawers in the garage that I asked him numerous times to take. I really don't want it. I would like for him to get rid of it. But, I guess I'll throw it out on the curb if I have to and put a free sign on it. But I shouldn't have to pay him for that labor. And I want those, it's propane tanks, a Freon tank, a thing full of gasoline. I don't need them. I told him I want them, and he said, well, I don't care. I don't know what to do with them. He shouldn't have made the agreement to dispose of them if he didn't know what to do with them. So that's all I have to say today. Thank you.